video in which we'll be introducing the basics of the GCCPlus system. This video is one of several that we have made to introduce council staff to GCCPlus and provide helpful guidance in its use. Think of this as a simple virtual tour to help you get accustomed to the geography of everything on the site. The first thing that you should do after typing in businesssupportservices.org into your address bar is log into GCCPlus. From here you will be asked to provide your login details, which will be your works email and the password that you would have chosen. If you do not already have an account, you'll have to set one up by clicking into the above link and filling out your details, and also a description of the kind of access you would like to get in the reason bar. The home page is the next step after you've logged in. This is the general access point for the whole of GCCPlus. From here you'll be able to see all the helpful features on display. These features include reporting and functions, booking and news, which gives you a basic oversight into news, articles and upcoming training courses, latest transactions, which gives you a feed of all purchases that have been made with your service area, a to-do list feature that provides details on messages and quotes that have been flagged up for needing your response, and also the financial dashboard, which is a tool we have developed to bring together useful financial information like year-on-year sales for charting financial progress, total transaction figures, and also an oversight of all of your products. From the homepage, you will be able to access all further content by making use of the tabs. After Home, the first tab that you'll see is Services. This is where you will find all of your needed reporting options. A full breakdown of the reporting process will be included in its own separate tutorial video. The next tab is Training. In the Training tab is where you will be able to create new courses and also keep track of your ongoing ones. How to do this will also be the subject of its own video. Communication is what comes next, and this is where all forms of communication are accessed in the GCCPlus system. By keeping the access points for all articles, messages and groups together in one centralized area, we have managed to make the system organized and convenient to use for our staff. So let's have a look at the three main areas within the Communication tab. Firstly, we'll have a look at Articles. In the Articles section, you can publish new articles and check out previous articles and their viewing figures. To publish a new article, you would start by clicking on Publish New Article. At the top of the screen you will see some information bars that you need to look at. First you will see the code bar, which you should leave alone since a code will be auto-generated within this bar. Next comes Title, which is the title of the article. Author, which would be your name. Action. This appears in the article to remind readers if there is a deadline by which they need to complete the action in the article. Simply leave as not required if this isn't needed for what you want. Photo. By default, the photo that will be seen will be set to your provider photo. If you'd like to change that, click the Upload Image and select your own. The recommended aspect ratio for the image is 3:2, though if your image is set as a banner, only part of the image will be visible. Summary. This is the article's content. Here you can find basic text editing features like emboldening or underlining your text. You can also produce hyperlinks by using the plus link symbol. You're able to add attachments, which you select and upload to the article from your computer. You'll also see user rights and availability, which dictates who will be able to see the article. There are many criteria by which you can set the restrictions in visibility, including by subscribers, packages, and site category. Finally, categorizations. You can also add further categorization detail by specifying the topic detail and role relevance of the article. This way schools can filter and find articles relevant to them. Once you've seen all this, all you have to do is click Save, which will take the article live. You can also look at the viewership for all of your previous articles via the Viewing Figures All Articles link. These will set you a list of all the articles that you have published from that provider, along with some filters. The Communications tab is also where you can view and respond to messages. You can view all of the messages sent in via the Messages feed link, which will give you a breakdown of all messages with filtering abilities. You can also send a new message by clicking the Send New Message link and writing out your message to the school of your choosing. Back at the home page, we'll move on to the next tab, which is Resources. In the Resources tab, you will find data summaries that are relevant to your specific service area. You can also find lists of your most recently modified content and a list of content that has been flagged as being in need of a review within the next 30 days. Resources is where you will be able to find all the compiled data surrounding your specific service area in one easily accessible location. The Setup tab is where you can change the fundamentals of your service, though for the vast majority of instances we would recommend you not making changes here without first consulting GCCPlus support first. Of course, the exception to this would be your system and brochure content. The system content is situated in your service area's service pages. These service pages are what schools will see when they look at your service area. To make changes, click into the desired service page. This is effectively how the school will see your page. Then above every body of content, in line with the subheading, you will see a light grey pencil graphic. Clicking into this will send you to the edit option for that widget. Here you can add or edit text as you wish. You can also edit brochure content on the Setup tab. In the options box at the top of the page, there is Settings and Brochure page. In this page, you can edit the brochure content, this being the content that appears under your service area when a school generates a brochure including your service area. This is where services should really sell their products in a brochure format. The process for editing the brochure content is very simple. You simply click into the text box against each section type, edit the text as you wish, and then click Save. And with that, our virtual tour of the internal side of GCCPlus comes to a close. Feel free to watch any of our other tutorial videos for more help on dealing with the other aspects of GCCPlus. Thank you for watching.